clear that that's not the answer.
Yeah, hey, he was collecting data for grants.
Yeah, it is a strat.
Potential.
And there's different ways that people go about that. Sometimes people say, I'm going to run a whole set with one character, see if the adaptation's going to work out for me. Other people do what Chad did, where they try a couple of characters so then they know, okay, between these two, this is definitely the one I want going into Grands. Assuming, of course, that you can get past the wall here of Fizzgig.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm excited to see, though, Fizzgig and Chad running this back. We're going with the Sin to open it up. Let's do it. Losers finals here of Guilty Gear Strive at Beak Bonk 2024. Hope you guys are all enjoying chat. Let's get hyped. This is our top 3.
Yeah, remember, Chad knocked Fizzgig down pretty dominantly on winner's side. Is this the double elimination, or can Fizzgig figure it out? Sticking to the Sin that worked really well before. Again, that's plus. Chad knows to respect it.
That's insane. I would have pressed it.
Yeah, it feels like you're supposed to press it.
It looks like you should.
I labbed this character for like half an hour before I realized that was plus, because I just assumed that it wasn't.
Oh my goodness. We got a burst out here in the corner. We're trying to approach it low here. Gets the VP and the follow-up into Animation Super. For this wall break, let's look at this OG. Going high, we're going low. Let's check it out. Okay, we're going
Okay, we go right in the middle.
Yeah,
that Goldilocks zone right there. Blocks the overhead. Beautiful stuff from Chad. Aware of the situation that he's in. He clearly knows what's going on with A.B.A.
Yeah, there's definitely enough awareness here of like, I'm not getting super trolled or blown up by a lot of stuff A.B.A. has. I have to respect these options knowing that they're there. And sometimes I will get hit, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
It's really easy. I feel like when you're someone like Chad who lives in TO land, you're so lost in the sauce of trying to run events that you don't always have time to immediately lab the new character. Yeah. But Chad has clearly found the time. He knows what's going on.
Yeah, Chad is more than aware.
Either that or he ran like an A.B.A. only bracket or something.
Yeah,
Like it's one of the two.
And then we got a pretty good understanding of how this thing works.
Okay.
Okay. The overhead.
Ooh, the overhead keeps catching you out. You want to crouch block in those situations, but you can't react to the pressure from Fizzgig, who is looking so much better right now.
Well, now we got a decent amount of blood here on the side of Fizzgig to A.B.A. There's the grab. We're in the blood mode. And now we got to hold that DP. It is safe. We don't see for the Nancy. Oh my goodness. That's a hard call out on a jumper. Any wake up option, really. Just DP.
And Fizzgig finds it, but that's only one round. You're going to need to do a lot more than that. Can Chad keep his advantage that he had coming into this, or has Fizzgig figured out what he needs to do differently?
Yeah, a lot lies here on how Fizzgig will want to approach and adapt here. We've already seen Chad plus this out once before. This matchup is definitely nothing that Chad's a stranger to, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And here,
Fizzgig is the deflect shield king, my goodness. He's had more deflect shields himself than I've seen the entire rest of the bracket combined.
I guess it's just, he really doesn't like people around him. He really needs that space.
Well, my man must have like an Elfelt practice partner or something.
It's like, stay away from me, foul demon.
That's the anti-Elfelt strat. For any of y'all running, how do I deal with this Rekka nonsense? That's how you deal with it.
Wow, that'll close it up. Solid first game here for
Yeah,
Chad.
Chad looking solid.
Yeah, Chad looking good.
But Fizzgig did get that round. Of course, maybe Chad still warming up again after forgetting how to deal with this shenanigan of a character. Speaking of shenanigans, they have been unlocked, but you don't have a lot of meter to work with.
Yeah, you don't. Blood mode's gonna go down. Run up throw here from Chad. No fear.
I do like
the overhead.
I like that Fizzgig opted to hop out of the blood mode instead of burning down the bar all the way, because now you have at least some going into your next pressure string. Unfortunately, in this particular case, Chad just got the opening.
That's right, now getting Chad stuck in the corner though. Can't jump out, can't press buttons. Getting blown up. Blood mode is gone. YRC to fight out. Okay, just right back in.
6P.
Wow. That was an interesting choice. I'm not sure why he went for 2B after YRC. That doesn't really gain you a lot. It's not a problem. It's kind of, I don't know. Whatever happens, happens.
That 6P from Fizzgig is another thing that we see a lot coming out from him, really making it work beautifully in the toolset. The move hits hard, it's strong, but it also has like no range. It's not like a lot of 6Ps where you're halfway across the screen with it. So you have to be very careful about when you pull that move out. There you go.
follow-up for Oki afterwards. All right, we're going low, tries to dash throw. Fantastic tech there from Fizzgig this time around. Previously, Fizzgig has kind of struggled with that in the last set.
Oh, we jiggling a little bit. Not quite as intimidating as when Fizzgig was doing that earlier in blood mode.
Okay. Oh, when in doubt, DP it out. All right, we have an animation super in response. It does connect. It does so much damage.
Look, when you're unscaled like that on those counter hits, it is crazy how much a super can do just out of nowhere. That's enough to keep Chad alive in this game number 2, and he is putting on the pressure with the advantage that he gets out of that, the opportunity to keep going here. But Fizzgig finally able to beat out and get his win condition set up, and every time he does, you can just see it is all over for Chad.
Goodness, look at how much Chad took. There's almost 50%.
And he's got basically full blood meter again.
Yep. The pressure is also there. Watch the YRC. There's the dust. YRC off. Runs up. Super. While minus.
Man, Fizzgig. Fizzgig.
Wow.
He is back in this.
He really is.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
But going into game number 3 here, Chad has shown a bit of his hand. Fizzgig has done the same. We all know what the win conditions are. Can Chad keep that at bay? It's really up to him because Fizzgig, the moment he gets the opportunity, he's going to pull that out. But this time, Chad doing a good job. Not only does he actually get to pull it out, but he then loses all of his health anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we bought those easy.
Yep,
No big deal.
No big deal.
I have not seen people have a lot of success with that super.
Yeah, it's more pressure. Just keep him away. Get rid of some meter through FD or just do one shit. I see the vision. Okay, nice throw to the corner. What's the last pick going to be? Throw tech. Okay. Reversal here from Fizzgig. There's the DP after blood mode. Red RC overhead. Gets scooped. Big damage here. Oh! I saw the DP, but we got a super in response.
You see Fizzgig was even confused by that interaction. That's all right, we're still in this here. Chad has a bit of an advantage once again, but this has been so back and forth that I wouldn't even put too much stock on that. Fizzgig losing out on the burst, losing out on the blood meter. Meanwhile, Chad, he's almost got half a stick of tension. He finally uses his own burst, and now he's got that full meter as well.
Another super for another wall break, another Oki situation where one last decision will be everything. The deflect shield will connect. Now we're so far out, that's the A.B.A range. Fizzgig wants to get that one solid counter hit, big damage, and transition to the blood.
There's that YRC into the wild assault.
Deflect shield. They're going to trade at that distance, and Chad ends up taking the game.
That was so good from Chad. Fizzgig loves to swing after that deflect shield, maybe recognizing that a lot of people like to dash in, maybe used to those soul players who just come in willy-nilly afterwards, but Chad making it a little bit more tricky, showing why he is the one that you are up against in losers finals.
One of these players is going to walk away at 3rd place today, but man, both of these are more than deserving to make it out to grand finals.
Oh yeah.
Only one of them gets it. Only one of them gets it. The DP on counter hit. Big damage from that for Red RC to loop it out. No! He grabbed whips. And we're going to get a hard hit punish here from Chad.
Oh my goodness, dude, chill.
Oh.
Again, that fade back, so strong. Because every time he fades back in the air, Fizzgig's like, okay, now it's finally my time to come out. But Chad keeps throwing those late buttons right before he hits the ground, getting him with the overheads, and closing out these rounds.
Oh my goodness, ChadDrawsThings is 1 round away from moving on to grand finals.
We might be getting the run back. Fizzgig definitely going to be doing everything in his power to make it not happen. But things that we're making not happen right now, Chad is not letting that blood meter happen.
Yeah, Chad's unloading the pressure in the corner right now. Fizzgig does not like this position, does not like this spacing. Definitely looking for a deflect shield, but honestly too late after this wall break. We can probably see here it is, right in the middle of pressure. But
again!
Still has the corner circle / follow-up after for the super and the wall break. And ChadDrawsThings takes it 3-1 over Fizzgig. Seattle, no matter what, was going to live on, but continues on to grand finals.
Chad just found the answer to the way that Fizzgig was playing out of the deflect shield. Like, yeah, he gets him off of him, but he's always going to swing the same way. Chad's like, all right, bet, I'll punish you for it.
I got you this time. I got my full long range thing, just whoop.
Too easy.
Yeah, too easy. And I get the follow-up, too, because you still have the resources for that. Blow him up in the corner, man. You got your supers and everything. Wow.
And that means we're
Chad
going
is
into.
going for the run back.
Yeah, he wants the run back.
Oh, yeah.
I assume we're going to see the Kai. The Kai looked a lot better. But who knows? Anything could happen.
Yeah. Definitely looked a lot better against Happy Chaos. But I think Chad